What's going on, guys? Look, with the threat that our schools are facing, whether it be active killer or active shooter situations, the terrorism threat, which a lot of you all may not know about, it is humongous. If you don't have your hands in, your ears on some open source intelligence, you're really missing out. If you have X, go over to Minuteman Preparedness on X. I believe it's Minuteman Prep 01. Go over to who I follow. There's a lot of credible open source intel groups on there. You can look at my page. I repost a lot of their information. I talk to some of these groups. This information is invaluable. You need to know what's going on. But I see a lot of videos and people talking about how, we need to up security in the schools. We need more SROs, more armed security, weapons detectors, more fencing, all of these security upgrades. I agree 100%. We do. But here's where the issue lies. It's all money. School systems don't want to pay for that because a lot of school systems are what? They are reactive, not proactive. So if your school system hasn't faced that type of a situation, they don't feel it's necessary to spend the money to prevent that type of situation. They're reactive. Whenever something happens, because someone was able to gain easy access into one of their schools, one of their facilities, then they talk about, I wish there was something we could have done. Well, there is something you could have done. You could have worked on the problem instead of spending $50,000 on some benches, or a couple of trees, or, whatever type of foolishness you're talking about. There's a lot of groups and companies that are reactive, not proactive. A lot of law enforcement like that too. They want to deal with the problem after it happens, not prevent the problem. I was different. I tried to prevent it. But, off of that tangent, there are things you can do. My school district has a volunteer program, which I've been a member of for 3 years. Signed up, did the paperwork, background check, went to the class. I picked whatever schools I want to go to. Right now, I'm just doing one. But I work with the admin on safety and security. I patrol the exterior of the facilities. Check, make sure all the doors and windows are secure. I check all the fencing, make sure it's locked, make sure it's not cut, make sure no one's pulled it down so they can gain easy access. Just an extra set of eyes and ears. I assist them with, security issues at the school, looking for ways to solve problems, work with them on code red drills, just try to help them out. Check your school systems out. If you're retired, you want something to do, you want to really help, check your school system. See if they have these volunteer opportunities. Make contact with them and get involved. Try to do something. Be proactive, not reactive. But stay safe, have a great day, and Minuteman is out.